Jene Simicic and Stefan Rualt are hoping they've got it right on intermediates. There's a car out of position out of the final turn. That's Adriano Opportuni trying to get himself back into the starting grid position. Not seen that for a long time. So Opporuni pulls a full-on Fisichella at the back of the grid. But the drivers are now in position. Get ready! The Grand Prix Virtual World Championship Super League Round 8 2021. And it's going to be the championship leader Yannick Bock on the front row. On the outside line. On the inside, it's Maciej Mlinek. The lights are coming on. When they go out, we're racing at Silverstone. Let's race in the GPVWC! It's a very tricky start, but it's a good one for Yannick Bock. Maciej Mlinek hasn't quite been able to get up alongside him. Round the outside, it's a good start from Giuseppe Ragusa. He's been able to drive round the outside and get into second position. An epic start. Mlinek in third position already with a little bit of pressure from his teammate Colin Spork. They've got to stay off each other. Good start from Right Kilk. He's up at a P5. Simicic staying nice and steady in P6. Looks as though everything's nice and controlled. We're on board on the inset with Leon Bock. He's trying to work his way back into the top 6. He's had to be content with 7th place as they head down the Wellington Straight for the first time. Panzar there in P9 from Zapala, Kiersmakers, Must, Fournier, Russo and Lino in the top 15 cars, sorry. Stakowski, oh, a run wide there. So that is a big mistake from... now, who was that? That's one there. That is Right Kilk. So the red archer I couldn't see in the spray. So Right Kilk is the one that's got back. It's down into 7th place in front of Stefan Rualt. And with Bock with a decent lead over Ragusa and Spork, but not a massive one over Jene Simicic. This might go the way of the intermediate runners. Here's Rualt. He's going to line up Leon Bock down the hanger straight into the right-hander. That's a perfect move from Stefan Rualt, and he's got confidence in these inters now.
Yeah, nice and easy then for Rualt. Bock didn't really feel like defending, realised it was not going to be a fair fight with the differential between their tyres.
Back of the car just trips up onto the curb, and it sends him into a one-way spin to the barriers there on the exit of Chapel Corner. And that is terrible, terrible luck as far as he's concerned. And into Brooklands. This is where he's got a chance to go for the podium, and he knows it. He's going to fend up the move on the inside line. Maciej Mlinek trying to go with it. They bang wheels, and Simicic holds on to it. Excellent bit of overtaking from Simicic. And now Rualt's going to spin, losing the car as he tries to get his own move on Maciej Mlinek. Rualt's lost it.
Both Holland cars have now spun in this race, and Rualt was trying to be opportunistic, realised there was a chance.
Whoever feels the best with their tyres is going to get the most out of them. And you can see Rualt now really pressuring Jeff Fournier as he makes the bid on the inside line. Rualt back up to 10th.
Yeah, and Fournier has... Oh, wow!
Rualt has done it again! He's lost it on the way out! And up in front, that's Rualt trying to get on the inside of Colin Spork. Is Bock pitting? Surely he must be. Yannick Bock is out in the lead of the race. No, he's continued on, I do think. I think Yannick Bock's carried on.
He stayed out there, and Simicic, you can see the 10th coming down by the second. There's Fournier and Kilk.
Oh, Fournier going for a gap that just disappears. There was a big enough gap to get himself on the inside, but Kilk is absolutely resolute. You're not getting by. Now, Yannick Bock has lost the lead. Simicic has got him. Simicic has taken the lead, so Simicic is there. What on earth were Evolution thinking, keeping Yannick Bock out? He's going to lose so much time to him over the course of this lap. The only thing I can think is that they're trying to get a decent pit stop strategy together for the second half of the race. But surely this is counterproductive for Yannick Bock and Evolution.
On any sort of strategy, so you may as well just pit and be on the right tyres at the right time.
You know what? I've had to refresh my timing screen. It looks as though... Oh! Shot on the back straight there on the run to Cops. That's Panzar and Kiersmakers. Panzar and Kiersmakers negotiating the same bit of racetrack, and they've both gone clean off it. You've got Simicic, Rualt, Kilk, Fournier in the top 4, and they all started, of course, on the intermediate tyres as Wopke Hoekstra is trying to sustain his 12th position. He's not going to make it, and he spins! He's gone into the side of Robin Panzar.
And up to 11th and 12th, that's respectable from them, but the trouble is there is a big asterisk in the form of a lot of drivers having retired. But I will say that most of the drivers that retired were behind those two when they retired, so it's not like they've gained
Fournier and Kilk. Kilk dives on the inside of Fournier. Excellent bit of driving there from Right Kilk. A great little tussle between these two as they duke over 8th position. Fournier is going to have another crack at him. He's got good run off Luffield. So as they go through Woodcote, he has a think about Copse Corner, but let's be fair. Once you start going side by side with a driver in the wet in Copse Corner, it is a one-way trip to the gravel on the outside. He's just managed to pick up a place on Leon Bock, who does exactly the same thing he did with Ruout, and he's coming into the pits.
He's
so
coming in
straight in.
Coming into the pits, but it's dry. The rain has stopped. Look at it; it's so bright, and there's now on the race view there's a sun. There's a little sun indicator telling me that rain is no longer falling in this race. Simracing couldn't quite make it to the dry tires. Surely Bock's not going for dries right now.
Clearly feel that dry tyres is the way to go, but they don't want to pit again. Here we go. Simracing all over the back of Yannick Bock. He's going to try to the inside. Yannick Bock shuts the door, and he's going to get wide on the exit. Simracing is going to get the same move he did before. No, he's not. Yannick Bock going to shut the door. These are the championship rivals going wheel to wheel in the apex, and they are properly pushing it now. Yannick Bock and Yannick Simracing wheel to wheel as they charge for the position. This is a replay of Colin Spork into Village. Whoa! That's an amazing save. That's an absolutely amazing save. He's lost the position, but he has saved his race. That could have gone so badly wrong for Colin Spork. He loses out to Maciej Mlinek, but that could have been so much worse. Compound do you go for? Here's Gobby. Look, he's just drifted onto the white part of the circuit, tries to get it back again, gets back on the throttle, and the car just swaps ends again. Was that Zapala coming in as well? So there was almost...
I think Bock's just crashed in the pit lane.
Has Yannick Bock crashed in the pits? My goodness. Yes, I think he has. So he's lost second place, almost certainly. We're going to need to watch this one again. But Yannick Bock, I think you're absolutely right. Yes, he has.
Look at it.
He's had an off in the pit lane. And he has actually crashed into the pits. What a disaster for Yannick Bock, because now obviously he's going to need to stop, repair the car, and he will lose the podium, almost certainly here. Here is a replay. This is Flo Gaia, and he's going to do the Felipe Massa move, isn't he? Oh, Florian. Into the barriers, and there goes the rear wing. And surely that is game over for Flo Gaia, unless he's just going to try and keep it going at the back of the field in the hope that two cars in front of him go off, and he can get a point for 15th place. What a disaster. So that's unfortunate for David Feidig to lose the top 10. But for the third race in a row in GPVWC Super League, is the tide turning. He levels Yannick Bock on victories this year as Yannick Simracing wins the British Grand Prix in absolutely emphatic style. Provisionally, at least. Here's the result. Simracing first from Ruout second. Bock is there. Ragusa did come home in fourth. Okay, so it was a post-flag incident. Doesn't count. Maciej Mlinek in fifth place. Matthew Williams in sixth in front of Leon Bock, Wright Kilk, Jeff Fournier, and Fabrizio Gobbi. That's your top 10 after a crazy race day here at Silverstone. 11th position, a robbed 10th position run for David Feidig, I do believe, as he came home in 11th place in front of Colin Spork and Dan Stepkowski. Germano Zapala and Robin Panzar are the ones who get the final points